So welcome back, YouTube. This is probably going to be the last recording of this session. Hopefully we can get a little bit more of these power core or steam cores out of Winterhome before it becomes incredibly toxic, because it's getting toxic really fast and we're not extracting particularly fast, apparently. 13 remain and we're not getting them out that quickly, apparently. Huh. More extraction. Okay, we got an event back in Winterhome, probably, by the looks of it. Stalwarts demand a vote on merit-based housing. I will have 15 weeks to grant their request. Tensions are rising. Slightly increased by no common. Endure, minor crime, automated frostbreaking, increased by teaching hospital. Okay. Progress is in the lead, so we're adapting and progressing, apparently pretty equally. Okay, our teams are about to get back, so we can start doing the stuff at the Frostlands again. Death to the Stalwart. Conflict within swords and brewing as the salvaging of Winterhome has crushed their dreams of settling a second city. Do some repairs there. Why is it red? Oh, maybe because cold or something's getting in our hand. That would be believable. Surveillance hubs got researched. And we'll presumably need to set some of those up. We've got a quest to set 2 up. Any other techs we want to set up while we're thinking about it? Oh, at some point we are going to need to research the turner upgrade, so we might as well do it. Unless the society one's faster, more important. Random searches. Decreases crime, causes tension. As well as granting more guard squads. Surveillance watchtowers, patrol watchtowers. Or regular watchtowers. Yeah, we'll do heat demand. We're managing to keep everything reasonably hot. Surveillance hub. So that would allow me to reduce the crime there, or stick it here to reduce the crime. Let's stick it here, and then I can build another housing block when that frostbreaking is done. I do need to build a second one. So the second one won't be particularly usefully placed, I suppose. Or I can put them right next to each other. Oh, they can't be built right next to each other. Okay. Built close to each other, but not next to each other. Oh, that might work. Well, as tensions between the Stalwarts and Pilgrims are rising. Yes. We're trying to fix that. Oh, and you wanted automated workforce factory in Winterhome. I built one back in New London. Okay, so that means I need free workforce so I can build the thing for you. Which means I need these frostbreaking projects to finish. Hey, new chatter. Doing good. Trying to keep the extraction going on at Winterhome going well. This will probably be the last video of this recording session. And I've been trying to basically stream the recording sessions for YouTube Live. So I believe the first recording session for Frostpunk 2 should still be up on Twitch. And it's scheduled to go up on YouTube, divided up into, I think, like 7 parts. And this will probably, what I'm recording right now, will probably be the 7th part on YouTube, the second recording session.
Mistakes are part of the learning process.
And I suppose technically this won't go up until after after it needed to be up, right? Or so it'll come down off of Twitch before it goes up onto YouTube, I think. Okay, so the only thing to research over here would be that heating upgrade. So let's do that heating upgrade. Let's research the heating upgrade. It's going to be a while before we get enough steam cores, but we are rapidly getting those steam cores. We got a lot of things building down here. Oh, and wait. Stalwarts want grant agenda on stalwarts. So, I think I can actually do that. If I try, well, we'll let the stalwarts try to pass something, is what we're going to do. So we can grant you your agenda. And we can see what you're going to attempt to pass. You're going to attempt to pass Merit Bay House. Okay? So we'll let you vote on it. Stream's been going pretty well so far. The first whiteout in the game was not necessarily touch and go, but there was definitely, the whole city was pretty cold for it. Okay, all the frost breaking is done, so I can start on the next housing district. So we want 3 spots next to the generator. No. 3 spots next to the generator, like so. Because of the contours on here, it's a little hard to place them. We come up, get 3 next to that district. And the expansion will get us next to that district. And we'll get the crime reduction buses by being next to those. Okay, so that'll help with the housing. That's going to still need some expanding. Probably need even more housing after that. I thought I did frost breaking over there to... Apparently didn't do enough frost breaking, okay. We can start setting up the extraction districts. It might also be the big crack where the cores are. It doesn't let you set up housing districts on those. That might make sense. Any more space up there? No, so it's gonna come out this way, but it'll be fine. So I guess how I did it, that one doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, need any more frost breaking then. So we got more people in New London. Much as it may be horrible, I may need to ship more of them out to Oh, they wanted surveillance watchtowers, not... Okay. I can work with that. Built the wrong sort of position in Winterhome. So, stream's going well. Finishing up. This will probably be the last part of the stream. We're trying to get Winterhome extraction going and hopefully get the Pilgrims to stop sabotaging Winterhome. Because, to be fair, I think we've already blown it up. We'd prefer that them not blow the things that we're using to extract from the ruins, please. Okay, you will be depleted in 10 weeks, which is good. I'll open that up to being more housing, expand you. Hopefully by now the Skyway is installed, so we can do more shipping. We can go up to 600 now. Okay. Let's try to meet the immediate problems. Quite so aggressive. We just want to get everything we need here to keep the locals happy while they extract the steam cores. Let's see if we can solve... Because apparently it's gotten colder here, so let's try to get some spare heat in here. We'll ship another 5. This is some surplus. Okay, so the only problem we have here, besides lots of things we want to do, is...
Alert! Toxic gas levels have risen.
Well, toxic gas is a problem. The only problem we have here is housing. It's housing enough workers to do all the work we want to do. Districts will no longer be damaged by the saboteurs. Okay. I think it's probably time to start shipping in even more workers. Ship another 3,000 workers to Winterhome, please. 3,000 people to Winterhome. Yeah, we can shove in some subsidized housing blocks here to get the housing solved without having to build more housing districts. Sounds like a plan. You're 34 weeks. You're 8 weeks before we get the last off of there. The new district there. It's got a lot of time. 26 weeks. I need more frost breaking before we can get more steam cores, apparently. Prefab foundries, waste management, advanced hot houses. I think if there's anything else we want from here. Flight docks. That's an option. You know what? I'll do the Frostlander's opinion of that. Might not immediately use it, but maybe that'll open up more options. Okay, frost breaking there is done, so that frees up the frost breakers for more safe frost breaking. 2, 3. So then I'll unlock that. Yeah, we'll unlock you. You know, let's try to complete the other quest, the develop automated frost breaking, which requires me getting a industrial site here. And put an automated workforce factory in it. And then do we have workers for... No, we don't have workers. We're still waiting for those workers to arrive. You know, we got an empty build slot. No, we don't have an empty build slot there. So go ahead and continue to expand. So we get another build slot so we can build more housing. So we have place to house the workers that are arriving. Yeah, and we've got a toxic gas problem here. And apparently we don't have enough heat, so can we ship in more oil? Yes, we can ship in more oil. Solve the cold problem if we can. Solve the cold problem, and to be fair, more people arrived, so we can ship in more food. Oh, and we're over the transport capacity, so that's as much as we can ship. So we're gonna have to make more stuff locally. But we got a food stockpile by the looks of it. No, we got an empty food stockpile. Well, that's not good. Oh, we got an event somewhere that's making me go to? Yes, we got an imminent event in New London. Stalker arrested, pilgrims involved. Stewart's guard has a permanent member of pilgrims near the council hall. Caught him loitering with no good reason to be there, said one of the guards. Found a notebook full of timetables of stalwarts delegates, comings and goings. He was explaining the purpose of the notes. On the last page, we have found the following scribbles. The dreams expansion we lost in Winterhome must be avenged. So I can condemn them, or I can let the trust fall. I'm gonna suffer the condemnation.
Stewart! Stewart!
Stewart! Are you listening?
Stewart! Stewart!
Anything I can pass to keep you happy? I can research that. I'm not gonna try passing it, if that makes sense. Let's set up another district for making luxury goods. Because we are a bit short on that. I suppose I can also do coal liquefaction as well. Oh, it's empty. Time to pack up that extraction district. Yep, pack it up.
Stewart?
Bell tolls work in Winterhome. People lose their lives to deadly toxicity, which is causing tensions to rise. Yeah. Let's have you make goods, so we have to ship a little bit less in. And what do I need to pass? I need to pass mandatory crowding. That's housing distribution. You want the one that we didn't activate research, so we'll research it for you. We might not implement it, but we will research it for you. Need more housing. Requires me having more heat stamps. Okay.
Steward.
Do you hear us, Steward?
Tension level's getting a bit severe. Trying to decide how to deal with that tension. Or with, yeah, it's the tension, right? Tension level. We need to reduce the tension level. Yeah, tension's starting to become a problem. I don't know if necessarily a good way to fix that. It's tempting, but that's not solving my immediate problem. This might literally just pass. I might just be able to vote as in guard enforcers. I don't know if that's going to help with tension, but we'll see. See if the tutorial has any suggestion. Tensions show you agitated, anxious people in the city. Actions also increase tensions, depends on the fever. If they're more radicalized, the more tension they cause. Obviously don't want to reach the maximum, and it's getting high. Prove the problems. Okay, there's a problem with improving the problem suggestion you're making, which is I don't have very many problems. Other than a very angry pilgrim faction.
Steward.
Steward, Steward. Steward, Steward.
We are calling you, Steward.
And one thing I can do is I can adjust the shipment priorities. We need less luxury goods here. You know, I can probably short the food a little bit here in exchange for shipping in more materials. And we'll need more heat, because we need to keep everyone warm. We've got it stockpiled in the capital, so we don't need to worry about taking it from the capital. And then we need to balance this, obviously, by sending less food. Yes, I want... Relations improved with all communities. Okay. That's good to know. Lower tension a bit. Should lower tension a bit. Man, it's stockpiling good, so that's not necessarily the source of our immediate problems.
Hear us.
Dreams of Utopia. All adaption laws and buildings will increase tension as long as progress is high. Okay. So I'm at the point where I have to pick one, apparently. Huh. That's gonna be a problem. Guessing that is, Pilgrim's demands met. Okay, so trust is rising, but we've got a tension problem.
Hear us, Steward.
Steward, you hear us, Steward?
Okay, so obviously I need to lower tensions, and we just got an ultimatum basically saying that anything, because we have so high of progress, we have to back off on adaptation or vice versa. Oh, that's fun. That's my coal liquefactions and Vanguard logistic bays and the teaching hospitals. Okay. Obviously, we'll need to research the alternatives to each of those. Wait. Oh no, teaching hospitals are just that's not what's happening there. So we're good with the recovery hospitals. That's fine. They're creating tension because they just create tension. That's a different problem. Okay, so next down the list, coal liquefaction. Yeah, they want us to go for coal liquefaction. Okay, for the moment, I can probably let Squalor get out of hand fairly easily, safely. So, where are all my... Those are the teaching hospitals, which aren't necessarily helping with the current problem, but let's demolish our filtration. In an attempt to lower tensions. Heat dispatcher. We are using that heat, so I'm not going to dismantle you. Okay. What I'll do is, I feel like this bit here where I'm doing all this dismantling, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all this dismantling between streams. Because you can hear the beeping, that's actually my next step in my dinner. So this is probably where I'm going to stop the stream. Hope you all have a good time until the next stream. I will go through and I'll at least dismantle all the moss filtration. Hopefully that makes the very horrible tension effects go away for the next stream. So catch you all guys next time. Okay, I'm gonna pin this on, or I'm gonna pin this onto the end of the last video, YouTube. I'm gonna see if the changes of going around it and deleting all the buildings causing tension can recover tension a little bit. If not, this might actually technically be the end of the run, so we're about to find out. I left the teaching hospitals in, and I've left the carrion coal liquefaction in, because obviously I need a heat source from somewhere. Being sent to winter home is radicalism citizens. Oh dear. Don't be more radical. I have enough problems as it is.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
Yeah, in due time when the city isn't in complete revolt. It might, if anything goes any worse, that might be the new steward's job to fix that, you know. Okay, the tension is severe, but we don't have the streaming down the sides anymore. And presumably we have a pretty heavy squalor problem, right? Because we're trying to deal... From the stockpile, we're spending 825. Okay. What are we spending it on? Why are we spending so much? Output demand. Requirements. Oh, we have additional demands. Okay. Deep mining, coal liquefaction, food districts. Yada yada yada. Okay. Still not necessarily that. Oh, because it shut a lot of these down in response. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's temporarily stabilized the city. When the next tech is done, I can swap the liquefactions over from carrying coal, which will lower the tensions more. And I guess I'll have to try switching off of teaching hospitals as well. Because that's the other source. Well, in this case, it's the teaching hospital. Well, I can switch... I can research normal hospital and just swap normal hospitals. Because recovery hospitals will piss them off. Yeah, we'll slow down in tech speed, but right now we have a tension problem, so let's solve our tension sources as quickly as possible. So we got tensions in Winterhome, building watchtowers in Winterhome, IC, faction fever. As I save up stuff and fix these problems, once I get the problems with the buildings fixed, I can try to de-radicalize the stalwarts. They're happy, so there shouldn't be a real problem to de-radicalize, but right now they're radicalized by the fact that we've been sort of trying to walk the thin line with the pilgrims, and it might just be the point where we're just going to give up and not let the pilgrims do what they want. And you can see adaptations dropped precipitously because I've had to back off of all my adaptation things to keep the progress going up, or to keep the tensions low from progress being high. And then that's going to get even worse because I'm going to start doing buildings that are going to raise progress more because I'm pushing on adaptation. So I would not be surprised if we actually hit cap on progress, which either does something or doesn't do something. We're going to find out probably in the next recording. But this is where I'm going to stop this recording. The city is not exploding, and it's not the end of the game yet. But this is where this stream will stop. Well, this recording will stop, and if I remember correctly, on the beginning of the next stream for Twitch, I'll bring this up with Twitch and remind them, hey, I told you I was going to disassemble these things. This is what I've done. And for YouTube, this will be appended to the last video of the last batch. So catch you guys in the next stream. Well, catch you guys in the next video, which should, at the rate I'm going, still be tomorrow for you. It'll be a couple days before I have to record it, but it'll be tomorrow for you when it'll be up and released. So catch you guys then.